we have the... And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 1. Jackson the screen. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
What determination from LaVine, finding his finish despite the contact.
There's a screen. Morant with it, guarded by Valanciunas. And then Morant with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Ellis passes to LaVine. Into the lane. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yes, LaVine is a very good three-point shooter, but he prefers driving it. Don't see that in a lot of guards these days.
Both free throws good from LaVine. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Edey for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Shooting for Memphis. After 3 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. No good on the second free throw. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
LaVine attacking. Count that one. LaVine's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Here's Murray. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They retain possession. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Morant looking around. Pass to Edey. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
3 points.
Edey's got his second basket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Levine, that one's good.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Here's the pick. Here's Stevens. And another three for Memphis.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Outside Morant. He takes it in. Pass to Edie. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ellis. Guarded by Bain. Lets a floater go. And the layup by DeRozan.
If DeMar DeRozan can't find penetration, he's got options. So this time he goes with the floater.
Pass to Edie. Here's Stevens. Defended by DeRozan. Nice shot by Stevens.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Outside Morant. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan passes to Murray. Stevens with a rebound. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The open shot, Morant. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Stevens in at the three. And he makes it. Edie's got 11 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Bain. No points so far. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. The three is up. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bain. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Kings trail by 5. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for UBA. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect. So I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Levine. Here's Ellis. Levine with a screen on Bain. And he drives in. And that one drops.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Morant. Here's Edie. Valanciunas covering. Here's Edie. 11 points in the game. Here's Stevens. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 7 points in the game. The Kings have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jackson with a screen on Levine. Puts it up from 17.
That solid defense from Murray. He stays disciplined and gets a hand up on the shot.
On the break, Murray sinks it.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside Morant. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Edey. Puts one up from 19. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Valanciunas. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to Valanciunas. He puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Valanciunas has got 7.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Edey. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Morant. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Kings trail by 3. On the wing, Levine. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Bane. And it's Bane with the ball for the Grizzlies. Jackson on the wing. Defended by Murray. Jackson can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Jay Crowder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. The small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Kennard. From deep. Fires in the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Poke loose. Clark with it. Now guarded by Crowder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Kicks it out to Clark. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Kings trail by 5. Here's Sabonis. Basket counts.
Trying to contain Sabonis, but the contact just isn't enough inside.
Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Crowder against Kennard. There's the 3. Can't hit that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Crowder finds Monk. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Lyles down low, defended by Kennard, and it's good for 2. And it's now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Huff. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He buries it from 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Crowder outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Vince Williams.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Now here's Kennard. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Here's Clark. Pass to Huff. Kennard against Sabonis. Fires the 3.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
Monk passes to Sabonis. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Crowder, that's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kennard against Crowder. Kennard outside. And the shot's good. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's good. 2 points. And the Kings lead by 2.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Clark. Rebound by the Kings.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Sabonis. Can't connect from short range. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Sacramento on top. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Vince Williams. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Stevens comes in for Jackson. Bain, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Kennard. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. DeRozan down low, pounded by Morant. Here's Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Valanciunas. And that one drops for him. And the Kings lead by 4.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Morant, the pass to Stevens. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Bain surveying the D. 2 points. That one goes.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Ellis. There's the triple. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Bain. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Stevens. Now the Kings in transition. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Edey's checked in for Huff. He's perfect from the line this time. Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Stevens. Now Morant. Jackson the screen. Clock at 6. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
DeRozan.
Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. From downtown. Stevens with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Murray. Back to Levine. 4-3. Jacks up a 3. The triple goes for Levine. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
And Levine, here we go. Pass to Valanciunas. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter here. Levine with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And that's a double-double for him now.
And Valanciunas' teammates love seeing him come up huge, knowing he's ready to score when called upon.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Shot is up. Good, and the setup by Morant.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't want a high-scoring game?
Down low. Here's DeRozan. Oh, get up, DeMar. He's still got it.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Outside for Morant. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so here's Sacramento. 3-point lead. Shot is good by Levine.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And here's Morant outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Ellis passes to Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking more than just capable of sending it back.
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Edey. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Valanciunas sets a screen. It counts. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Murray outside. Jokic with his screen on Ellis. Murray kicks to Jokic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Outside, Levine. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Drives to the hoop, and the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Levine. On the wing, Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good with the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porter kicks to Watson. Pass to Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Porter. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Porter against Levine. For 3. And Michael Porter good for 3. Porter's got 5 now.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Here's Levine. Gets hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 3. On the wing, Murray. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Levine with the slam.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Jokic with the screen on Levine. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Now here's Murray. From deep, Jokic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Now DeRozan, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Murray, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Back to Jokic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. DeRozan scanning the floor. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Let DeRozan get this close and he will finish strong.
And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. 4-point game. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got 10 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Watson. Outside, Levine. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. That's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Watson kicks to Jokic. Murray the pass to Jokic. Come on, Jokic with the touch. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. The Nuggets trail. Porter looking it over. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And taken away by Ellis. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Ellis, that's good. And the Kings lead by 3. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Porter against Levine. Porter passes to Gordon. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. Gordon kicks to Murray. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3. He's got all of those. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Jokic inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. No good with the layup. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. DeRozan inside. Murray on him. Valanciunas finds DeRozan. Here's the floater. Bucket is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Murray way outside. And another miss by Denver. That shot no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
26. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Jay Crowder out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Nuggets on D. Monk kicks to Sabonis. Teardrop shot, and it's Monk laying it in. And the Kings lead by 2.
Boy, Monk has a really nice feel for when he should go to that floater.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Just 3 to shoot. Brown, he trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Monk sets the screen for Crowder. Takes it inside. Count the basket. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Brown, the pass to Saric. Here's Brown. Monk defending. Saric, a screen on Monk. Brown's shot is off. The Kings shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
Now that's confidence. Sharp says, in Dario I trust.
Outside, Sabonis. Monk kicks to Sabonis.
Zeke Nagy. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Sabonis. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Saric. Here's Brown. After Nagy. And it's all evened up.
Assist from
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. Monk, the pass to Laravia. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Westbrook against Monk. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Here's Brown. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got 7 points. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Monk finds Sabonis. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Brown. Defended by Crowder. For the lead. Misses off the right eye. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Westbrook against Monk. Up top, Sabonis. For the 3. It's rebounded by Nagy. Saric outside. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
For 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And it's the Kings with the ball. Denver able to drain the 3. For 3, Levine nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 20.
And there's the competitive fire of Levine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound to the left wing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
They get the rebound. Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Now here's Murray. Out to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Murray outside. Pass to Levine. And here's Valanciunas. A second chance effort. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Zach Levine, second personal foul. Third team.
Jokic passes to Watson. Good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Here's Porter. Sacramento making their last shot. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside, Levine. There's a screen by Murray. Levine deciding where to go with it. Into the wall.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement.
No backup in his game right there. Boom.
Now, here's Watson. Shot clock at 6. The trade. Here's Porter. Back to Jokic. Over Valanciunas. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. Levine with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Levine dishes to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor. A fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them.
Now here's Murray. Stolen by Ellis. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Jokic. Help!
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Levine gets to DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento with the ball. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for it. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Jokic. It falls!
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Timeout, Kings. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Timeout, Kings. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Here's Ellis. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Got it! But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And they're going back to have a look at that shot once again to see if the horn had really sounded before the ball left his hand. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
That's the end of the game.
And the final call's been made.
in this one, Stan. Cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Murray. Puts it up. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
The offensive versatility of Porter Jr. is impressive. Able to burn defenses in so many ways.
And here's Morant outside. Gordon pulls it in. Jokic with it. Lets it go from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jackson for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Murray's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Morant. Drives to the hoop.
Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Graham.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Clock is at 3. Murray, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jokic the screen. Murray inside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Pass to Stevens. With the drive. Rejected by Jokic.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as the shooter.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Desmond Bane.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Shot is good by Gordon.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Now here's Morant, guarded closely. 1:33 left to play in the first. And it's Edey missing. The Nuggets lead by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Murray. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
And here's Morant outside, and the 3-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gordon, they kick it out to Murray. Order a screen. The three is up. Murray, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Nice shot by Stevens.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Driving in. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Porter looks it over. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Stevens in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Gordon pulls it in. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Morant with it, defended by Watson. Now here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Murray, driving to the basket, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Drops in the 3.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Murray looking around. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. The 3 from Payne. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. Watson passes to Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Outside Morant. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Porter, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Murray. 1:49 left in the second period. Missed inside. Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson on the wing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Bain. No made baskets yet. Over Murray. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Jokic. To the middle. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Now here's Bain. And it's Edey missing. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic from behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bain against Murray with the teardrop. And it's laid up and in by Bain. Bain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside Murray. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. A line change here for Memphis. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Second chance effort. Look at Jokic working inside.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Murray against Kennard. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Watson. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nuggets ahead, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for Denver, we've got Christian Brown, Zeke Naji out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 3. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Here's Brown, defended by Kennard. Brown passes to Naji. There's the steal. Jackson outside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Saric. Pass to Naji. Back to Saric. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Strother. Knocks it down from distance. Strother's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kennard against Westbrook. Three-pointer. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball, he embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Westbrook outside. Pass to Brown. Knocked away and stolen by Clark. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Nuggets lead by 6. Tries a 9-footer. The shot by Najee, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Williams misses. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Strother. Sinks it from distance. Strother's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Nice shot by Kennard.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Westbrook against Williams. Pass to Saric. Here's Strother. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Here's Westbrook. Here's Brown. Najee sets a screen. With the clock winding down. And rejected. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Kennard. Give him 8 points now. Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Westbrook into the lane. Pass to Najee. Back to Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Kennard outside. And there's the screen. Misses the 3. Denver leading by 6. Here's Najee. And he comes up with a bucket. Najee's gotten his first basket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
The drive by Jackson. Rebounded by Denver. 19 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Saric for 3. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. And now a 10-point Nugget lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show.
And so it's Denver earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Luke Kennard out there with Vince Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Jackson. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Jokic. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
There's a screen. Here's Morant. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Outside Morant. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. The Nuggets lead by 10. Physical play by Joker to get the bucket. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Right side Murray. Stolen by Bane. Morant against Porter. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Bane. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Porter in the post, guarded by Bane. Murray for 3. Drains the triple.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Puts up a deep 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter the pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. On the wing, Murray. Jokic with a screen on Bane. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. The 17-footer. Jokic, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Murray. Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Here's Watson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Morant looking for an opening. Morant hammers it down hard.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Denver leading by 11. Outside Porter. Jokic with a screen on Bane. The drive by Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nuggets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Jokic.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Outside Morant from deep. Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. 16 seconds left in the game. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
And so it's Denver with the W. And they barely squeezed out. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
I think. For tuning in to how Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at the center. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey, and it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Morant. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Memphis with the ball. Morant looking around. Pass to Edey. This one for 3. Dean with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Bane, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan. Stephens pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jackson in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now, here's Bane.
Yeah, with those attributes, Murray should be a very good defensive player.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Ellis. Trying to get open is Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Edey. The shot from the low post is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Levine kicks to Murray. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Levine feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Levine's got 5 points so far.
If Murray can keep his passing up, he'll be a force in this league.
Morant against Ellis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Morant, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. It's Morant with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Traps in the tray. Levine's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Kings. Pass to Edey. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
He gets that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Ellis with it. He's picked up by Morant. Levine's shot is off. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 4-point game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ellis against Bain. Ellis right side. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now, here's Valanciunas. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so, it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Morant with it, picked up by Ellis. Stolen by Ellis. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better, so the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season. I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Poked loose and stolen by Murray. On the wing, Levine fires the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Valanciunas kicks to Levine. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Ellis dishes to Levine. Tries driving to the hole.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
DeRozan finds Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Valanciunas. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Stevens. And it falls over the rim and in. Stevens got his second basket of the game. Kings leading now by 4. And Levine, here we go. The wide open look here for DeRozan. They get it back. Pass to Ellis. Here's Valanciunas. Puts up a 3. And Bane pulls it down. Morant outside. The 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. 40 seconds left now here in the second. It's good.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Ellis against Morant. On the wing, Jackson. They set the screen. That's tipped and stolen by Murray.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
And here's Morant. Here's Edey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Sacramento. Monk is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. They get the rebound. Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Kings leading now by 12. Pass to Sabonis. It's tipped. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kennard for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. From deep. Rebound by the Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 4 on the shot clock. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. It's Williams with the drive. That cuts the lead to single digits.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Monk outside. And there's the drive. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Kings leading now by 13 to the inside. And the dunk by Lyons.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Monk, no one around him. They get it again. Sabonis makes it off the glass. Sabonis has got 7.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Kennard, the pass to Huff, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.102 left to play in the third. Kennard against Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Huff.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Monk with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Shot on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17, and it's in there.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Monk against Kennard. The shot's good from Monk. Monk's got 10 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings feeling good about their 17-point lead heading. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Edey. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Count it. Good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Morant passes to Jackson. And now Sacramento on the break. Levine for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Stolen by Ellis. Murray kicks to Ellis. On the wing, Murray. It's deflected. Tries to keep it alive. And for Memphis, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Kings. BlackJesus has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Leaps for it. DeRozan passes to BlackJesus. Good work there as it goes. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Payne for three. Another shot. Here's Edey, and he banks in the layup.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And a wide open look for Bain. Wide open shot is on the money. Bain's got his first points in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's Jackson with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Levine, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Levine, and Levine with the slam.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Here's Morant. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Levine wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 26 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Sacramento.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
LaVine gets the bucket.
saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jackson misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Drills the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 19.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Levine against Bain. Al Levine. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
What do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 1. LaVine finds Murray. Clock at 6. LaVine passes to Murray. No good on the triple. And so Porter will bring it up for Denver. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And look at the big man leak out. Valanciunas being rewarded for taking initiative in transition and hustle.
And then Porter with the dunk.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Ellis passes to Murray. Going inside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Porter from outside. They get it back. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And the athleticism of Gordon helps on the offensive glass. I just love when he goes after second chance scoring opportunities like that.
Now here's LaVine. Launches a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Porter with it. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. There's the drive. Here's Watson. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
LaVine surveys the D. Picked by Murray. And LaVine, here we go. He's off on the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside Porter. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Pass to Murray. Outside LaVine. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Porter. Here he goes. Oh, and LaVine with a block.
When you got bounce like LaVine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
.114 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Murray. Gordon with it. Checked by Murray.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Jokic, good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Kings trailing. On the wing, LaVine. Defended by Watson. And LaVine. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Now, okay, I see you. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
Here's Porter. Gordon, left side. Pass to Jokic. Watson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
They kick it out to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Gordon. Here's Murray. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Takes a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Jokic. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Ellis, defended by Murray. Pass to Ellis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Ellis has got 6.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Right side Murray. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on DeRozan. The drive by Porter. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And moving like a guard in a forward's body, Porter Jr. is a lot to handle.
Pass to Ellis. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Porter in the post. DeRozan on him.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ellis passes to Murray. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Murray. Second chance shot. Watson with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Now here's Murray. Still without a bucket. Nice move. Pass to Jokic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 9. Pass to Watson. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Back to Jokic. And here's Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan with the ball. Checked by Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Peyton Watson and Richard throughout his career. DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will jay you to death.
Good.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Inside DeRozan.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Jokic. And he drives in. Outside Watson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
They double team Levine. Murray from outside. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. From deep three-point land. Ellis with a rebound. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Murray. Here's Gordon. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Michael Porter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Kings, Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Kings trail by 3. It's Monk on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. And it's Monk off the drive.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Saric a screen. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here, and he gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The Nuggets lead by 3. Here's Brown, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Count that bucket. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. Back to Westbrook. Here's Brown. Monk grabs the miss. Kings trail by 3. Here's Lyles. Still no points. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Westbrook. Down low. Here's Najee. Sabonis with some nice D. And the Kings shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. It's blocked. And they're on the break. Here's Najee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Monk into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Brown passes to Saric.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brown. Najee sets a screen. From the arc. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Monk for 3. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Saric. We've got 1:23 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Najee. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Lyles. Uses the glass on the layup. Lyles has got his first points of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Brown. A quick shot there. It's off target. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 3. Picked by Sabonis. It's hauled in by Saric. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Here's Brown, covered by Crowder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he makes both from the line. Kings trail by 5. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Monk off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Russell Westbrook. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Sacramento.
The free throw drops for Monk. And Monk drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray against Monk. This one for 3. They kick it out to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Monk. Back to Jokic. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Nuggets ahead, up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring it the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Denver leading by 5. Gordon the pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. Right wing. to load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Levine draws the double. Now here's Valanciunas. Knocks down the triple.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Jokic the screen. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Kings trail by 4. Here's Ellis. Good on the shot. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Porter. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Stolen by Valanciunas. Jokic against DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. So it's Denver now. The lead is 2. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Murray looking around. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Here's Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Murray with it. Murray on the offensive. And the shot goes down.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Murray from outside. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
Here's Ellis. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Porter, the pass to Murray. Jokic, the screen. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. Jokic muscles it down.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Here's Murray. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Levine. Picked by Murray. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Watson. Levine can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Gordon. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. 27 seconds left in the game.
Just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And it's Levine with the ball for the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. To take the lead. The 3 won't fall. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
And so off the tip, it's Memphis. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Stevens in at the small forward. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Morant surveying the D. And a missed layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Watson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a three-point game. Morant outside. And the three ball is good. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
And Porter, here we go. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Edey. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. Back to Jokic. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Morant outside. It's hauled in by Jokic.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Murray, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bain passes to Jackson. So they take the lead.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contest.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
There's Morant. Denver getting their last shot to go. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Porter dishes to Gordon. Back to Porter. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Porter's got 7.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And here's Porter, 7 points in the game. And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Stevens. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Edey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. And so here's Denver. Porter kicks to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Clock at 6. Bane inside the three-point line. Murray with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Jokic, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen, and when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
To the inside. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Morant right side. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Watson's shot is good.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Morant outside. Driving the lane and finished off by Morant.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The kick out to Bain. Here's Edey. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Murray surveying the D. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Jokic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stephens, good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jackson. Williams is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Huff in at the 5. Westbrook against Kennard. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Kennard against Westbrook. Williams scanning the floor. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Screen by Sharge. Here's Crawford. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Kennard against Westbrook. With the floater, Kennard's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Denver, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Drives to the hoop, and he finishes nicely on the way. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 4 points in the quarter. Denver leading by 7. Here's Westbrook. Count that bucket.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Kennard for 3. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Nuggets have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
You know, once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Clark. Oh my, what a play.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard against Westbrook. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. He's got 5.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He's got 6.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after that. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Grizzlies trail by 11. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Edey from past the arc. Can't hit that one. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. From deep, Jokic. And the 3 ball is good. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Porter against Bain. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Bain with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Payne against Porter. There's the drive. Jokic inside. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Second shot opportunity. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Watson with it. Takes a 3. Here's Porter. Murray against Morant. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And another miss by Denver. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And finished off by Morant.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside Jackson. Free throw line jump shot, and it's Memphis with another.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Porter looking it over. And finished off by Porter.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Now here's Morant. Guarded close into the lane. Here's Edey. He's covered by Watson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Watson, guarded by Morant. Jokic with his screen on Morant. Shoots the 3. Edey with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Porter, no luck. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg